we are live here on YouTube for some Pokemon pack opening. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody is doing fantastic. Okay, our mic is working. I was worried that it wasn't going to be for a second. Give me a second. Just trying to figure out where the camera frame needs to be. There we go. To have me in frame as best as possible. But welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And yes, as you guys could probably guess from the title of the video, today, August 16th, is my birthday. We turned 25 today, so a quarter century old. Yay. Gotta love it. But we are here and ready for some good old pack opening. Let me just go ahead and get that open there. Alright. So yeah, we were just chilling out here a little bit later than I intended. I was hanging out with my family. I wanted to spend some time with them before going live, so but we've got ourselves 10 packs of Pitch Black, which I got from various family members today. Thank you to my sister and my parents for getting me a few packs each. I got a couple of prize packs. I happened to earn these today in at my local league. And then my birthday present to myself, I have saved up 36 packs of Ascended Heroes. We have an Ascended Heroes booster box, essentially, and that will be the final rip of the stream. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll get into the prize packs first. They're the most boring, I would say, just because there's no, like, super, like, special illustration rare hit that you can get from these prize packs, but for someone who plays the game, they are actually some of the most useful because they pretty much every single card is playable to some degree. So, as always, code card is for you guys. I am trying something new with the lighting, so let me know how it looks for you guys. But we will go ahead and we got ourselves Dark Energy, Hilda. Every play Pokemon card has that play stamp. Got a Brock Scouting. Reshiram. Alright, Hollow Energy. That's a little unfortunate. Hollow Energy again. Yikes. Okay, so both of our hollows in that pack were energy cards. That is a little disappointing, given the fact that the prize packs are supposed to have a lot of playable cards, and, well, as cool as basic energy cards are-ish, they are extremely common. You get one in every pack. And they do literally the exact same thing, whether they're a Cosmo Hollow or not. So, code card for you guys. Alright, here we go. We got ourselves Grass Energy. We got Punk Helmet. Haunter. Reshiram. Rose's Encouragement Hollow. Okay, there's our first of two hollows. And a Tool Scrapper Hollow. Alright, well, not bad. But as per usual, prize packs a little underwhelming on the actual hits themselves. Because, again, the best you're going to ever do with a prize pack is a base EX with the play stamp. Now, those play stamps do make them a lot more valuable than your standard card, but they are still, in essence, a basic card. But those are very playable and will absolutely be making my life easier when it comes to decks. So will a lot of the cards reprinted in Ascended, because Ascended secretly had a lot of cards that were pretty playable reprinted in Ascended. Stuff like Lily's Determination and Team Rocket's Petrel are both hyper playable post-rotation. Oh, we got a Venusaur pack artwork, so code card as always for you guys. Just like to be able to actually see it. Focus, and here we go. Alright, we got ourselves Fighting Energy, Grubbin, Poplio, Mandibuzz, Litwick, Rust Syndicate Grunt. We got a Vikavolt, a Gladian's Final Battle. We got a Picky Pack Reverse, Heatran Reverse. Hey, Mega Chandelure. Okay, well, I've already built one deck with this guy, but I'm thinking that I might need to rework that one. But hey, this one Might allow us to build 2 different variations of it. So I'm never opposed to pulling a playable card. Not to mention, as formats develop, sometimes cards that originally didn't look overly playable turn into some of the best cards in format. Case in point, look at Golden Go. For a while, it didn't really look overly great, but then all of a sudden, when Energy Search Pro came in, it became really playable, and then it got more and more so throughout the years until it rotated this past April. Energy, Bombardier, Whalmer, Inkay, Jinx, we got ourselves 2 Cannon, Dark Bell, Manectric, we got a Reverse Grubbin, Reverse Thievel, and a Silvally on the holo. Alright, well, they can't all be hits, but especially with how bad Pitch Black treated us when we did the Pitch Black stream. I'm going to try turning the light, see if I can get better lighting here. I'm going to try that, see if that's better or worse. Feel free to let me know. Just realized I don't have a, because my phone's nearly dead, I don't have a great way to charge it. And as I potentially before we start on the booster box, I might run and grab a phone cord. But yeah, here we go. Code card for you guys. Alright, here we go. Energy. Electrike. Litwick. Picky Peck. Sizzlipede. Rough Syndicate Grunt. Vikavolt. Gladian's Final Battle. Delmise Reverse. Vikavolt Reverse. And a Primarina Holo. This is more what I expected from Pitch Black. Again, Pitch Black did not treat me overly well when we opened a lot of it. Ascended we haven't opened a lot of, so it hasn't had a chance to really hurt my feelings yet, but it'll get a chance to tonight, because we are opening a ton of packs. We're hoping for just an SIR, I think, is a reasonable goal. Code card, as always, is for you guys. Again, I'm going to play around with the lighting some more after this stream as well, and see if we can find... I might even do a test stream one of these days, just to try and figure out the lighting. Skull Fossil, we got Bronzor, Poltergeist, Delmise, Bronzong, Toucan in reverse. Nope, sorry, that's not the reverse. We got Jinx reverse, Chiyu reverse, and a full art Lurantis. Alright, well, it's not exactly the most playable thing, but a hit is a hit, and that is 2 hits through 4 packs. Again, Pitch Black not doing us too dirty. Of course, I would have loved for that full art to have been a playable. Something like Full Art Brave Bangler Crushing Hammer would have been amazing, because those cards are both reprinted somewhat frequently, and the artwork is beautiful. Well, Brave Bangler, we don't know if that's ever going to get reprinted again, but it was printed fairly recently, so it's not going anywhere anytime super soon. And Crushing Hammer, we know, has been reprinted at least a couple of times now, so... Code card, as always, is for you guys. I try and say that every time. I apologize if it gets repetitive. We got ourselves Steel Energy, Picky Pack, Electrike. We got Sizzlipede, Jinx, Heatran, Seaking, Fossil Quarry. We got Mankey Reverse, Sinistcha Reverse, and Silvally Holo. Alright, that's our first half of our Pitch Black packs done. We got 2 hits out of that, so it's not going too terribly. But yeah, obviously there was nothing I could compare the hit rates for a booster box of Ascended to, and certainly not gonna open 2 booster boxes worth of value out of that set, because it is a pricey set to get your hands on if you aren't one of the first people in line at the Walmart. Here we go. Code card for you guys. Oh, man. Yeah, it is warm down here. All right, we got Titanol. We got Malostiff, Electrike, Slowpoke, Felmise, Dark Bell, Toucannon, Skull Fossil Reverse, Vikavolt Reverse, Zarude Hollow. Alright, so yeah, we're working our way through this one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you guys are, of course, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. Alright, I think I saw something with texture there when I was just trying to pull the code card around. Code card for you guys. Here we go. Again, anytime I show the code card, please feel free to give it a try. TCG Live is a ton of fun. We've been playing it quite a bit here on the channel, getting ready for regionals. And yeah, if you guys haven't seen, I have been doing a stream and video series where I've been documenting my road to regionals here on the channel. I expect that series will be back again tomorrow with a live stream, but don't hold me to a specific time yet. We got Mankey, we got Litwick Reverse, and we've got ourselves Rust Syndicate Grunt Full Art. All right. Hey, I won't say no to that. It's not quite Gwen, which I would love to get the Full Art Gwen, but Rust Syndicate Grunt is not a bad full art to get. I don't actually know what the card does. Let's read it real quick. Knocked out during the last turn. Oh, it's just discarding energy. Ooh. Okay, not great then. I'd say it might be interesting in a deck like Bastiodon, where your whole thing is making sure your opponent has no energy left to attack with. Because if you can get them to overcommit their energies and then discard them between Rust Syndicate Grunt, your Shieldons, Crushing Hammers, and other stuff, you realistically could make it really tough on them. Picky Peck, Rust Syndicate Grunt. You got Toucannon, Vikavolt, Reverse Type Null, Reverse Charge Bug. Okay, no illustration rare yet. Is a little bit strange. And a Savali Hollow. Well, if we ever decide we want to play a Savali deck, we've gotten a lot of those. But yeah, so I will be going to the Baltimore Regionals in about a month from now, so we'll be keeping an eye out for that. Let's just check chat real quick, see if I've missed anything. Have not, as of now. But yeah, we got ourselves a pretty good stream going. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Code card for you guys. Alright, here we go. Electric Energy, Nickit, Venison, Mankey, we got Titanol, Toucannon, Dark Bell, Magnet Trick, Malamar Reverse, Skarmory Reverse, and we get a Mega Zeraora EX. Alright, well, hey, you know what? We're getting some good EX, some good EXs, so if I want to play some of these new EX decks, I'm getting the playables to try and build them. I don't know what the Zeraora deck would end up looking like. I'd have to probably look up a deck guide to kind of figure out what I want to do for that, but it's an interesting combo. 60 damage per electric energy attached. But for a Mega that gives you up 3 prize cards when KO'd, it could be seen as a little rough. Alright, here we go. Code card is for you guys. And here we go. Basic Energy, Shuppet, Mankey, we got Breon, Electric, we got Magnet Trick, we got Jet, Palafin. Alright, reverse Lampent. Reverse Seeking. And we get Zarude to end it off, so. Alright, well, hey, we got four hits out of 10 packs. That's not the worst hit rate in the world. Again, I usually say I aim for about 50-50 hit rate, but say a 40% hit rate is not that bad. Again, no illustration rare through 10 packs, a little disappointing, but 2 full art, certainly not a bad start. As I said, though, before we get into the Ascended Heroes booster box of it all, I'm going to go, see if I can get a fan moved over here, but yeah, we're just going to see if we can get some stuff moved around. Get some airflow going, get a phone cord over here, and I will be right back. Actually, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and I will pull up my video from yesterday. Just kind of put it on a pre-record. It won't be, it shouldn't be that long, but we shouldn't end up getting through the full thing, but we'll treat it as a teaser. Media. All right. All right, gameplay, EP edited. There we go. All right. So, hey guys, Ryan here, and we are back on our road to regionals. For any of you guys who haven't tuned into any of my live streams over the last couple of days, first off, what are you doing? Second off, this is a pre-record. I am recording this Thursday where I'm not doing a live stream. Just trying to get a pre-record done so that on Saturday when I'm out of the office, I can at least get something out to you guys. So we're going to be going ahead and playing it's a deck I haven't played in a hot minute. We're playing a Crustle deck. One, it's a fairly easy deck to play, but also we're playing Crustle with hammers. It's an interesting concept of a deck I've toyed around with a couple times. I haven't built it. I haven't adjusted my physical Crustle to mirror this one, but yeah, it's a pretty good. It's a pretty fun version. Hopefully, we'll get to see it in all its glory. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get a game or two in. But yeah, so we are going to be going though to the Baltimore Regionals, and this series between streams and recorded videos, we're going to be trying to document the entirety of our journey of prepping for regionals. So we're testing out a bunch of decks. I figured Crustle's a deck that's simple enough. It probably doesn't need a stream dedicated to it, although given that, I will probably still do that. Festival lead, man, there's a lot of festival lead going on here. So there we go. Alright, so we get just the Kangaskhan. That's a little unfortunate of an open. Hopefully we can maybe find a Buddy Poffin or something on the open here. Okay. Thank you. I don't know why that worked, but last time I checked, I'm not in a position to complain about it. There we go. We'll attach a Rocky Energy to the to the Dwebble, and we will pass. So that energy is just going to be used pretty much for our Ascension on the next turn. Now, the annoying thing about this deck specifically is that they're really the Crustle doesn't actually do. I just realized the Crustle's not going to do much in this matchup because of the fact that Festival Lead is all non rule box Pokemon, so he's going to be able to just hit through and crush the thing. So what we really would need is all right, let's Lilies here. Yeah, I probably should have attached that straight to the active Pokemon. So let's go ahead. We're going to attach there. We'll evolve our two Dwebble up into Crustle just so that we're a little bit harder to knock out. Let's run errand for 2. We only run 2 Stadium in this deck, so we'll Buddy Poffin, just search our deck, see what's all is prized. So we didn't prize our Hero's Cape, that's important. And yeah, the more we can, on the next turn, the plan is we're going to Petrel for the Hero's Cape. We'll Team Rocket's Factory to try and get the extra draw power here. Because the fact that the Grookey's kind of stuck in that active spot, okay, you can attach to retreat, but now he's still in a situation where he's going to be in need of an energy attachment, which he can't get on this turn. So we are free for at least this turn, this current turn here. So here we go. Pokepad. Going for another Thwacky. Alright, so he's got himself a Thwacky. Now, what's he going to do for a card here? Again, he's got to realize at this point that, and he doesn't actually have to show me what he's grabbing, but my guess is maybe an air balloon to try and prevent me from just bossing Thwackies into the active and trapping them. Because of that 2 retreat cost being a lot more intensive. And Festival Lead as a deck does not run a ton of energy, so if we can get him to commit a few too many energy to stuff like Thwackies for retreats, we might be able to slow him down. And there's the Seeking Evolution. Alright, here we go. Alright, Mist Energy's not bad. I think we can do better, but we'll grab our Hero's Cape. He could do the same with our Crustals, by the way, keeping our trapping our Crustals in the active spot. 400 hit points is going to be a lot for him to have to chew through. We'll bump his Stadium. Rocket's Factory for 2. Alright, Lily's Determination, that's not great. Well, I guess we can Mist Energy here. And he'll be able to attack on the next turn, but so we'll be able to retaliate on the next turn as well. Alright, there's the air balloons, so we can bring up the Diplin. Committing 2 air balloons already, interesting. Thinking maybe to deal with Festival Lead, maybe I should run a Tool Scrapper would be a good option in this Crustal deck if I'm not already running it. Say, just thinking out loud, because I say this is kind of a impromptu build. A lot of it's kind of the core Crustal pieces, but yeah, obviously the added Crushing Hammers are kind of unique, so good thing is, say he shouldn't be able to get the one shot even with the Gladian's final battle. He won't be able to get the one shot. So we'll have to wait and see what he's gonna end up doing. Okay, there's the Ultra Ball. Gonna fail the Ultra Ball. Gladian's final battle. 180 damage, hitting twice. Gonna miss the knockout. We're going to do 20 damage there. And I kind of wish we'd gotten a second spiky energy just for the sake of being able to completely crush him. Alright, he's got no cards. He's got no cards in hand. So I think if we boss up the Thwacky that has no... we actually might be able to buy a couple turns here. So let me go ahead and run Aaron first. Okay, that's not exactly what I had in mind. Let's go ahead and let's throw up our first Crushing Hammer here. See if we can maybe just eliminate the energy off the Diplin. Can't. Okay, well, it's unfortunate. We'll have to go. We'll go ahead and we'll boss up the Thwacky. We know what his hand is, so he literally, unless he top decks an air balloon or a switch, he cannot attack on the following turn. Meanwhile, we will go ahead and bench a second Kangaskhan. we'll Rocky. No, we want to keep the Rocky energy for the Ogre. So we could rapid fire combo, but where we know he cannot attack, we're gonna pass here, and we're going to just play the waiting game here, because the longer this game drags, the more likely it is that he may not be able to overcome it. All right, so having the boss in hand is nice. Let's Petrel for a nope, not a Lily. We need to Petrel for an item card. We want our Jumbo Ice Cream to start getting some of that healing going from our Kangaskhan. Heal up some of that damage. That way he shouldn't be able to just get the immediate knockout again. Alright, let's go ahead and discard Pokegear, and we'll hold on to the special red card. We'll discard one of our lilies. Oh, and he forfeits. Okay, there's the forfeit. This is kind of what Crustle does. It causes a lot of forfeits, but I just thought about it. Yeah, he gets shut down by the I completely spaced on the fact that he gets shut down by the Cornerstone Ogre that I run. So let's go ahead and hop back into another one, and let's doesn't take long to hop right back into another game. That one was barely 10 minutes, so hopefully we can get a second game in here. All right, and we are back. Hopefully, I did grab a second lamp while we were upstairs, so hopefully that'll even out the shadow at least. Might want to slide this back just a hair. Try and get it better in the light. Also, thanks to my parents for the Bucky sign that we've got in the background there. There we go. So, those are our 4 hits. We'll get those sleeved up nice and easy, and then we will be on to our boosted box of Ascended. Again, this setup will be hopefully vastly improved by the next stream, but we got this. I've got a phone cord now, so I can actually keep chat on my phone rather than just constantly trying to keep track of chat on my thing. There we go. All right, there we go. So we're just sleeving up our hits from earlier. Alright, so there we go. We got those. I will top load the ones that I'm not putting into a deck right away in a minute or in a bit, but we do have some top loaders handy. But yeah, welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Got 5 people hanging out in chat. There we go. And if you guys want to see the end of that battle video that we had playing earlier, feel free to check out the Road to Regionals video that was posted yesterday while I was off at my buddy's wedding. But yeah, there we go. All right, we are here. We're ready. I'm going to start recording. That way, if we get any big hits, we can hopefully get some cool stream highlights out of it. But we have our Ascended Heroes booster box. So, yeah, so we got a booster box here, and we're just going to grab 6 packs at a time, however I can get them out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect grab. So we'll slide the booster box back. So we got ourselves 6 packs of Ascended Heroes here. Hopefully we get a God Pack, but as I said, I will settle for almost any SIR at this point because I have not pulled an SIR out of the set. I have pulled that same Vikavolt about 17 times. One of the only commons I'm really looking for outside of dupes like Lilies and Petrol, like we mentioned earlier, is I've got one specific deck that would love to have a Calyrex or a Spectrier. So if we could get one of those, that'd be great. Code card for you guys. I'm also hoping that we can move back into the traditional studio here shortly. That's gonna be one of my goals of the next little bit is gonna be to move. Gonna be to clean up my studio area that got kind of overrun. We got Dynamo, Silcoon, Solrock. Trying to get it into the best light I can. We got Erica's Gloom. We got Mawile. Reverse Numel. Reverse Terapagos. And there's the Spectrier that we needed. There we go. Alright, got that. Pack 1. Let's go. Alright, pack 1, we get the Spectrier. That's what we needed for the Slowking deck. Because I did not have one of those previously. We've got the Spectrier. 1 pack into our booster box. That's pretty cool. Code card for you guys. I also have a fan in the background. Let me know if it's too loud. I just needed some level of air circulation. Okay, we got a Hollow Energy here. We got Togetic, Ghastly. We got Pikachu. We got Skitty, Dugtrio, Raichu, Team Rocket's Hypnotizer, Rotom, Psychic type. We got Silcoon, Pokeball, and a Terapagos Hollow to end off that pack. So, I'm going to say, going into our third pack, this is about on par with when I would hope that we would get our first EX. Either the second or third pack in, but obviously, Ascended Heroes, it's a relatively new set for me, as we've not been able to get our hands on too much of the set. But yeah, here we go. Code card for you guys. Alright, we got another Hollow Energy. Let's go. Alright, Gibble. Wurmple. We got Reboot. Sneasel. Rocket's Ariana. Haunter. Vikavolt. We got Waitress Reverse. Weeping Bell Reverse. That one's very top heavy. Hopefully we don't get anything really great out of this. And oh, there we go. We get our first EX. It is Mega Froggator, and that's a lot better centering than the Weeping Bell right before it. So I will take that for sure. It's not a deck I've played recently. I might look into see if there's a way to make it more viable. But I feel like it really lost out when we lost stuff like Countercatcher. Yeah, because Countercatcher was always a really easy way to try and manipulate the board. But we'll take a look at it and see if we can come up with a way to make it viable again. Code card for you guys. There we go. Energy, Murkrow, Togepi, Grubbin, Reboot, Charmeleon, Staravia, ends PP up. Got Reverse Numel, Reverse Zigzagoon, Hollow Okidogi. Well, I'd say Okidogi is pretty nice for Lucario decks, but I've already pulled a couple of those at this point, so we don't really need that one. Alright. Pack number 5. Code card for you guys. And here we go. Energy, Togepi, Gibble, Wurmple, Reboot. We got Rocket's Mimikyu, one of a pretty good pivot Pokemon with no retreat cost. Salazzle, Lily's Determination, always a playable one. Vanillish Reverse. Stunfisk Reverse. Spectrier Hollow. Alright, well, we'll set a couple of those aside just in case we decide we need more than one in the deck. But I think we should be okay with one in the Slowking deck. But here we go. Alright, so we got one Lily's Determination out of this. We've got a Stunfisk, which, again, I've got a deck in mind that would actually play pretty well in, so we'll keep that one off to the side. Now, in an ideal world, if I could get the light behind me, kind of over my shoulder, that would make it really easy to get everything nice and lit up. Unfortunately, it's not an ideal world tonight, so we're trying to work with what we got. Energy is Sharp. Tangela. We got a Totodile. Charmander. We got Obstagoon. Noivern. We got Anthea and Concordia. Pignite Reverse. Larry's Braviary, Pokeball, Reverse, and then ends Reshiram Hollow. Alright. Well, through 6 packs, only the one hit and then the 2 Spectrier. I'm going to keep the Spectrier set off to the side like that, but we will keep the hits up there until they start becoming too many to where we can't really hit them all. So that's 4. We need 2 more. Alright, we're doing this in packs of 6, so here we go. Another 6 packs have ascended on deck. And I say, Fraligator was a nice hit to get, but again, I'm hoping to see more than just a singular EX per 6 packs. Code card for you. Energy. Charmander, Psyduck. That one's a playable card. We're gonna set that one off to the side. Marill, Stunfisk, Mawile, Rocket's Watchtower, Electric. Oh, we got a Carbink illustration rare. There we go. First illustration rare of the box. We got ourselves a Frostmoth. And a Team Rocket, it's Spied Up to end that one off. Alright, well, hey, we got our first illustration rare. How about that? There we go. Alright. Come on. Trying to get that to focus up for you guys. There it is. Code card for you guys. I feel like the light from behind is actually kind of hurting it overall. Alright, let's see. Energy. You know, we're putting all our cards there. Pokepad. Playable. Diglett. Wurmple. Got Charmander. Vikavolt. Force of Vitality. Playable. Mimikyu. Reshiram Reverse. We got Rocket's Executor Reverse. And a Groudon to end off the pack. Alright, well. I was gonna say, through 3 more packs, again, we got our illustration rare, so we got 1 hit for the 6 packs, but again, hoping that the hit rate isn't that awful. Code card for you guys. There we go. That's about perfect. Alright. Energy. Scorbunny. Surfer. Snom. Scraggy. Got Slurpuff. Team Rocket's Giovanni. Cynthia Spiritomb. Oh, we got something. It's a Hops Trevenant. Let's go. I love that, especially since I play the Hops deck. Getting the illustration rare to match it works well. And a Lunatone Hollow to end it. Alright, well, hey, we got ourselves a very playable IR, and we're gonna say these 2 packs have worked out a lot better than the rest. Again, these were just kind of sourced from an assortment of collection boxes. I don't remember where each individual pack obviously came from. So there's not much kind of to be taken away from this stream. Unlike my normal bulk openings where like, oh yeah, which one should you buy? That's not what this stream is. I just wanted to open Ascended Heroes. This made the most sense, and with my birthday today, I figured what better way to celebrate. So, kind of a birthday gift to myself. Again, no, it's not like anyone bought this for my birthday. That would be a beyond incredible gift. Tepig, we got a Weavile, Obstagoon, Anthony Concordia, we got Reverse Skitty, Reverse Dragonair, and a Larry Staraptor Hollow. Alright. So we are just working our way through this one. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Code card for you guys. There we go. Obviously, a God pack at any time could change a lot of this. A Mega Attack Rare. That's the other thing we don't... we haven't gotten any outside of Ascended at all, so I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten more of them, but... Yeah, Acerola's Mischief, Glastrier, Dugtrio. We got Execute. We got Metacham Reverse. And a Zangoose EX. Alright, well, we're at least getting some hits. That's the important thing, is we're starting to really build up the hit rate here. And I say, we're 11 packs in. This is pack number 12. So we're 12. This is going to be our 12th pack of the booster box here. Quote unquote booster box again, obviously, since it does not have true booster boxes. Code card for you guys. And here we go. Grass Energy. Wurmple. Charmander. Psyduck. Marill. Fighting Gong. Glastrier. Raichu. Scorbunny Reverse. Solrock Reverse. Mega Dragonite EX. I think that's the first time I've ever pulled that specific EX. That's nice. Now if I can get a couple more, maybe I can actually look at building the deck ever. Alright, so that is going to be our first batch. We're going to go ahead and sleeve these up, and so the Trevenant will almost certainly be going into my deck pretty quickly. The other ones, regular EXs, I tend to just single sleeve, and we'll probably go into binders. But my, the Carbink illustration rare, I don't think it's overly playable, so it'll probably go straight into a top loader. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And we will top load the Carbink. So let's grab our top loader. Alright. Got some playable cards off to the side there, and let's grab 3 packs from that side and 3 packs from this side. Oh, that was a lot more than 3. And slide some more packs in here. I kind of want to keep the booster box looking good in the front for as long as we can. Obviously, as it empties out, it's going to be a lot harder to keep it full. So here we go. We've been doing them in 6-pack bursts, so let's see what we get. Again, I would love to get some of the cards that I haven't gotten a whole lot of and only ever got printed and Ascended. That I would like to get some of would be Mega Frostlass. Any of the rarities would be nice. Mega Attack Rare, I think, is fairly common for that one. At least I've seen quite a few of them at different shows and stuff. I haven't seen the SR as often. And for whatever reason, I haven't seen the base rarity either very often, so. Here we go. Energy, Grubbin, Charge-a-Bug, Vanillite, Dreepy, Drampa, Pangoro. We got Rocket's Factory, Ralts Reverse. I will say, one thing I do like about these is the reverses at least make it very obvious which ones are the reverses. Rotom, and a Mega Meganium. I got beat by that deck earlier today at my local. In fact, that was a big reason why I didn't go undefeated today. Ran into that one deck, which is pretty much a direct counter to exactly what I try to do with my deck that I ran today. Don't want to give any spoilers because it may or may not be appearing on our Road to Regional stream here in the next week or so. Code card for you guys. And here we go. Energy, Roly-Coly, Pikachu, Tarantula, Ghastly, we got Mimikyu, Slazzle, Lily's Determination. As I said, we're looking for as many of those as we can get. Linoon, Score Bunny Reverse, Okie Dokie for the Holo. All right, we're one win and one loss in that set of packs. Code card for you guys. And here we go. Water Energy, Counter Game. We got Pawniard, Roly-Coly, Togetic, Premium Power Pro, Banette. We got Prism Energy. Oh, we got the Psyduck! We got the Psyduck! Illustration rare, let's go! Gibble. Gabite, and Executor. Alright, well, hey, there we go. We got the Psyduck! Let's go! Man, look at that thing in all its beauty. One second, let me see if I can pull this lighting to a better spot here. The cord's not really long enough, but there we go. That is beautiful. Try and give it a better angle. There we go. And I think right about there is about perfect for where I would like to see this. Angle it a little bit away from the face cam so it doesn't kind of blind the face cam as much. I'll turn the face cam a little bit away as well. Psyduck IR, let's go. We are going to top load that one immediately. I might choose to put it in the deck, but we're going to have to wait and see on that one because that is a big hit. There we go. At the 19-minute, right about the 20-minute mark. So just for editing purposes, saying that because I am going to try and make some shorts out of this later. So hopefully this version of it will make things a little easier on the eyes for the viewers. All right, here we go. Code card for you guys. giving some light in the foreground definitely helps light the stream a little bit better. All right, here we go. Kind of need that. There we go. All right, energy, Rufflet, Dynamo, Silcoon, Dracloak, Lily's Determination. There we go. Bayleaf. We got Delcatty. Reverse Ariana. Reverse Sneasel. And a King Gambit Hollow to end off that pack. Sorry. We already got the Psyduck IR, so we're doing pretty good for ourselves here. But, obviously, can always do better. So we're on to pack number 17. So again, God Pack at any moment would absolutely change the fate of this booster box. But God Packs are absolutely never guaranteed. Code card for you guys. Again, as I've said throughout the stream, I think the best I could hope for would be an IR, or not an IR, an SIR from this. So, Charmander, Psyduck, not quite as playable as the Psyduck we've got back there. Well, it's exactly the same playability. Stunfisk, Anthea, we got Dugtrio, Darmanitan, we got Poochyena reverse. We got Victory Bell reverse. And a Terapagos for the hollow. What is this baby Terapagos doing anyway? Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Terra Pokemon in any way you like. Alright, that's an interesting thing. I think it's just worse than the Cinderace when it comes to acceleration, because you accelerate 3 energy regardless of type with the Cinderace. With the explosiveness, you can still start that one. There we go. Code card for you guys. Alright, let's try and center that up a little bit more here. Oh, alright, we did not move the energy card to the front. Alright, here we go. Energy. Togepi. Oh, I can see a little bit of texture sticking out the back there. Grubbin. Reboot. We got Gibble. Weavile. Fighting Gong. Obstagoon. Erica's Gloom reverse. Hoopa reverse. And it's a Mega Dragonite attack rare. Let's go. Alright, well. Went from not having a single version of that card to now we've got 2 of the 3 rarities of it. Now, the only one we're missing would be the SIR Dragonite. We're going to top load that one pretty quickly. But, yeah, there we go. Mega Dragonite. Yeah, Mega Attack Rare. We'll put that in the background there. We'll keep some of our bigger hits back there from the stream as we go further and further on. The Meganium we will add to our hits pile off to the side. But yeah, so we're starting to get some hits here. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the stream, and that is at about 24:30 is the timestamp right now. So go back about a minute or so, future me in the editing booth, because every time I'm talking to the editor, just note I'm talking to myself. So, yep. All right, we're going to go ahead and just move this bulk pile over into, I've got an empty ETB holder here, so we'll go ahead and adjust that here in just a sec. Well, we'll put our bulk back there for now. As I say, it's bulk for the most part. I don't think too much of that is overly playable, so we'll grab a handful of packs, and we grab exactly 6. Wow. Perfect grab there. Should be leaving us with only about, I think 12 should be left in the box at this point. So we're gonna say we are churning through some Ascended Heroes here, but I'm gonna say we're not. It's not like we're whiffing the way we have in the past. We're getting some good hits. We got a couple different mega attack rares here. We got our playable pile back there. All right, and here we go. We got Dark Energy, Diglett, Tool Scrapper, Psyduck, Luttrell. You know, a deck I want to build that includes Luttrell. You got Prism Energy, Vanillux. You got Premium Power Pro, Delcatty Reverse. We got Hoopa Reverse, and Regite. Alright, we get Regice here. Alright, well, we get a regular EX out of it at least. Not sure why I went and put Hoopa in the hits, or in our playable bulk pile. Alright. As I said, though, we're working our way through this one. Hopefully everybody's having a good time here. Code card is for you guys as always. And here we go. We got Energy, Dynamo, Silcoon. We got Dracloak, Waitress, Erica's Weeping Bell, Prism Energy, Vanillux, Night Stretcher, always a playable card that I'm always running out of, Helioptile Reverse, Rayquaza Hollow. Alright. Four more packs here for this batch, and then we will be nearing the end of this one. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Don't expect, again, Ascended Heroes to be a frequent bulk, especially not bulk opening like this. We might start weaving in some Ascended Heroes now and then, now that we've done a bulk opening of it. I have been saving up packs to try and do this for a while, so. Alright, here we go. Oddish. We got Van Rotom, Faults, Spiritomb. Alright, looks like we got something back there. We got Frostmoth, Ariana. We got the Meowth. Reverse. Delcatty Reverse. And a Voltorb EX. Alright. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. So, yeah, the fact that thing does 100... Yeah, plus 100 more. But the fact that you need to get 3 energy on there in the first place is tough. Hey, Josiah, how's it going? Oh, we are hopping on in here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Code card, as always, will be for you guys. If you guys want to play the TCG Live, I always recommend people give it a try. It's a ton of fun. I've enjoyed the trading card game a ton more since I started playing it versus just collecting. And here we go. That should be energy to the front. Yep, there we go. Energy. Scraggy. I apologize about the lighting. We're trying to get this set up. I did this later than I thought, so some of the natural light is a little bit less than I was planning on. Noibat. We got Acerilla's Mischief. Larry's Braviary. Dragonair. What, Miss Drevis? Oh, we got an illustration rare of some kind. It's the Team Rocket's Doug Trio. There we go. And an Okie Dokie Hollow. There we go. Doug Trio. That's pretty cool. Always love a good illustration rare here. And yeah, that Doug Trio is an awesome one. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we are turning our way through these packs here. No SIR yet, but we have got our we have gotten a Mega Dragonite attack rare and the Psyduck illustration rare, so two of the bigger hits have been in the set. Psychic Energy, Riolu, Bullaby, Slugma, Buddy Poffin, always running out of those, Haunter, Vikavolt, Forest of Vitality, Rotom Reverse. I had a lot of hope for this, and then a lot of our good tools rotated, so. Scraggy Reverse, Victory Bell Hollow. Alright, so there we go. Alright, after this pack, I believe we will have exactly 12 packs remaining here. Code card is for you guys. Alright, here we go. Electric Energy. Totodile. Pokepad. Always love seeing some of those. Diglett. We got Wurmple. Mystery Garden. Weavile. Obstagoon. Reverse Spidops. Hitmontop Reverse. Dragapult EX. Alright, well, as if we don't have 100 of those, but the most playable card in game. Yeah, I'm sure we'll see a bunch of those at regionals this upcoming month, because I will be going to my first TCG regional here in September. You guys have, as I've said it a bunch on stream, but if you guys haven't checked it out already, we do have a series on the channel called Road to Regional, where we have been just kind of going through and streaming or recording almost every aspect of my regionals prep. Alright, so we got Doug Trio. Yeah, that'd be a lot better if that card wasn't a only during their turn. Like if whenever you boss their Pokemon to the active spot, you could put 2 damage counters on the Pokemon going to the bench as well. That would make that card a lot more broken. Might break it too much for the game, but I'm all about breaking stuff for the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6 packs there. So these should be we should be at 12 remaining right now, working our way through these packs. Alright, here we go. Code card is for you guys. Energy. Charmander. Diglett. Tool Scrapper. Psyduck. And PP up. Gabite. Clefable. Bullaby Reverse. Groudon Reverse. And a Larry Staraptor Hollow. Just knocked one of my Pokemon coins on the floor. Alright, so here we go. Again, we're just working our way through this hopefully everybody's having a good time. Code card for you guys. This upcoming weekend, I will be out of the studio, so I will try and have some pre-recorded Road to Regionals content for you guys for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I will be out of the office covering the NASCAR Cup race from New Hampshire for my main channel. If you guys like sports content, check out the main channel. Link should be the top link in the description. We got Vikavolt Reverse. We got Pecharunt Reverse. Okay, there we go. And we get a Pikachu EX. Alright, well, that's not the greatest thing in the world, but I can make that. We'll take it at least. Some other playables that I would like to see from this before we get done is I'd like to see at least one Pheasantipity EX, even just the base rarity, because, yeah, base rarity is still playable. And we haven't gotten a single one yet. Obviously, it's only one of a billion double rares in this set, so not like hyper expecting to find it, but we got Energy, Bellsprout, Glass Trumpet, Hitmontop, Rufflet, Doug Trio, Ensdar Manitan, Petrel, there we go. We haven't seen many of those. Dratini Reverse, we got Scorbunny Reverse, and Zekrom Hollow. Alright. 3 packs remaining in this burst, and then we will be on to our final 6. So far, again, the Ascended Heroes booster box is not treated as terribly, but again, I was kind of hoping for an SIR, and as I've said throughout this, one God pack can very much change our opinion on the entire opening. But, at least as of right now, we have not gotten a God pack or an SIR. And no God pack in this one either. Numel, Dynamo, Misdreavus. We've got Cascoon, Slurpuff, Rocket's Energy, Bayleaf. We got Dratini Reverse. Okay, we got a couple of. That's our second one now. We got Roly-Poly. And a Full Art Ultra Ball. Hey, I will absolutely take Full Art Ultra Ball all day long. Being able to potentially get a playset of those would be sweet. I've already pulled one in the past, and now we're up to 2. I do think that the full art items are way cooler than the like the golds of the past era. Code card for you guys. And here we go. Psychic Energy, Cascoon, Scorbunny, Surfer, Snom, Banette, Prism Energy. Okay, it looks like we got something textured at the back here. Carbank, we got the IR of that earlier. We got Mega Signal Reverse. Oh, we got the Team Rocket's Doug Trio again. There we go. All right, we got a dupe. And, oh, wait, a Honchkrow. All right. Well, hey, we get ourselves our second Doug Trio. That's not bad. As I said, it's not the most playable IR, but it's a pretty cool one. If I had to pick one to get a double of, though, I would much rather get the Psyduck as a double than the Doug Trio. Code card for you guys. And here we go. Energy, Ghastly, Swirlix, Vanillish, Skitty, Lily's Determination. Great playable card. We got Cynthia's Spiritomb. Rocket's Mimikyu. Hop's Trevenant, reverse. Electrike, reverse. And a Victory Bell Hollow. Alright. Well, we only got 6 packs left. Again, it's hard to be overly disappointed, but we have been waiting a long time to open these, and again, some have been hits, some have been kind of misses. So, last 6 packs of the opening. So, let's see if we can get some last batch magic here. Say, not a lot of time left. Again, and that's a God Pack absolutely changes this. SIR would be perfect. But alright, here we go. Code card for you guys, and let's go ahead and get through our pack here. Salandit. You can see something in the back there. Chikorita. Night Stretcher. Love having that. Electric, honestly, Electric is pretty playable too. Air Balloon. Always love having a couple of copies of that handy. Cramorant. Executor Hollow. Darmaka Hollow. And it's just a Reshiram. Okay. I guess the outside of that looked a little textured, but nope. There we go. Can I get a free card? I want to start, but I haven't got any because I can't afford them. I am 14. Unfortunately, I don't have a great way, as I don't know if there's a way to, I know they've been bringing out DMs, as if you DM me, I can maybe try and at least point you towards them, but honestly, the best way to kind of get started, at least in my opinion, is to, especially when you're young, I give out the code cards for free. Go on TCG Live and try building some decks digitally. That way, when you can save up, say, birthday money, you can kind of know what kind of deck you're looking for. Also, talk to your locals at local card shops, because, they can usually get you, a lot of them will have bulk copies of, some base cards to help get you started. So, I mean, those are some of the best pieces of advice. If you give me a DM, again, I can try and help you figure out what you're looking for. We got Diglett, Light Ball, we got Salazzle, Delcatty, we got Medicham reverse, Charjabug reverse, and a Groudon Hollow at the end of the pack. Because a lot of the cards, you'll see me set cards off to the side here. A lot of those are ones that I know are playable that I'm going to be putting into decks. What's the thing you said about TCG? I don't have an email. Do you have email? I don't have Insta. Again, I believe YouTube themselves have a messaging system. That way I can make sure that the person messaging me is actually you. But yeah, TCG Live. So every single pack of Pokemon cards comes with a code card like this that says TCG Live on it. So if you go to the website here, pokemon.com/redeem, I'm going to see if I can get this to focus in here. Or if you look up TCG Live, the game, you can build decks digitally on there. And you can even use these code cards that I give away in every single one of these streams to redeem for digital booster packs to help you with building decks. I find it a great way to start. Yep. And again, I give away probably hundreds of these code cards on these ones. So, and the game that you'll see me stream on here from time to time as well. All right, we got Snorunt. That's TCG Live. So, I've been streaming a bunch of gameplay, especially getting ready for regionals this upcoming in about a month's time from now. So, we got Carbink, we got Heliolisk, Thick Scale, Banette, Skitty Reverse, and Entei Hollow. I can also point you to a couple channels that have some great TCG deck breakdowns as well. If you are really looking to seriously get into competitive, I think playing at your local league is a great way to start, which you can use on Pokemon's own website. They have a event finder or an event locator. I used it this past December when I was giving a friend a ride to the airport down in Boston to find myself a tournament to take part in after I dropped them off. So, code card for you guys. And it's also how I got hooked up with my local league at a couple of local card shops a town or two up from me. But here we go. Fire Energy, Ultra Ball. So no God Pack here. We got Numel, Dynamo, Misdreavus, Croconaw, Iris's Fighting Spirit, Solrock Reverse. No, not quite reverse yet. Here we go. Honchkrow Reverse, Salazzle Reverse, and Iono's Belly Bolt EX. All right. We got we got 2 packs left. 2 packs remaining on this one. But yeah, that is absolutely some of the best advice I can give towards it. And again, if you're got an idea of a deck or a card you want to try and build a deck around, you can definitely Google it, or again, feel free to reach out to me and ask me if I've got a deck list. If I don't, I can try and point you to, again, there's a bunch of channels that have some great deck profiles here on YouTube, both in short form and long form gameplay content. So, absolutely, there's plenty of content out here for you guys, and I look forward to hopefully being a part of that for years to come. Water Energy, Tepig, Bellsprout, Glass Trumpet, we got Hitmontop, Forest of Vitality, we got Mimikyu, we got the Salazzle, Galarian Zigzagoon, we got Dustox Reverse, and a Rocket Spidops Hollow. Alright, nothing in that pack here. It's all going to come down to some last pack magic here. Can we get the magic here in the last pack of the video? We got one last pack here. Again, I will probably be streaming some more TCG Live again tomorrow. I don't know which stream. I'll try and have it scheduled earlier than this one. But yeah, we'll have some TCG Live gameplay probably tomorrow, early afternoon. I would have to guess maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock. We'll figure out a time, because I think I'm also going to be doing some birthday celebration stuff tomorrow with family and friends. So we'll get that all figured out. I'll try and have it scheduled a little bit earlier than this one. And here we go. Fighting Energy, Snom, we got Scraggy, Larry Starly, Tangela, Spiritomb, Mimikyu. So we did not get a God Pack, obviously. Vikavolt. Oh, we get Salazzle Illustration Rare. Okay. No double. And Entei Hollow. Alright, so no SIR from the stream. We went through a full booster box. We did get some, we got the Ultra Ball, which is pretty cool. We got ourselves a couple of different IRs. We'll go through our full hits here in a second. Let me just go ahead and sleeve up these. Our 2 biggest hits, though, definitely the Dragonite and the Psyduck illustration rares. Hey, Weston, how's it going? But yeah, so, again, we've been talking a lot of competitive today. And if you guys enjoy the content, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. Again, I very much appreciate it. Especially with the new YouTube regs coming in February. Trying to make monetization before that happens if we can here on the channel. Because once the new regs hit, the monetization threshold is going to be so much harder to hit. If you guys want, I can do a full video kind of breaking down the changes coming to the YouTube Partner Program, but obviously, growing your own YouTube channel is not something I typically talk about here on the channel, but yeah, it's going to be critical towards the development of this gaming channel that I started a little over 2 years ago. All right, so here we go. We got 2 more things to sleeve up. Only gonna soft sleeve the Ultra Ball here, since that one will certainly be in the deck before too long. And Iono's Belly Bolt. Alright, so from the stream, we're going to go ahead and show off all the cards here in one big hit. Highlight reel. Alright, from the stream, we have got ourselves Psyduck, Illustration Rare from Ascended Heroes. Mega Dragonite, Mega Attack Rare from, let me just try and get some good lighting on these. Oh, whoops. So, Mega Dragonite, Mega Attack Rare. We got Iono's Belly Bolt, Ultra Ball Full Art, Doug Trio IR, Salazzle IR. We got ourselves Pikachu, Regice, our other Doug Trio that we pulled, Voltorb. Oh, come on. We got ourselves a Dragapult, Meganium, Mega Meganium specifically. We got Carbink, which was our first illustration rare of the stream. Zangoose, Mega Dragonite, Mega Fraligator, Hops Trevenant, Lurantis, Full Art, Mega Zeraora Full Art, Mega Chandelure Full Art, and the first hit of the day, which was a Rust Syndicate Grunt. So there we go. That is the full hits here from the stream. Again, this stream celebrating my birthday. I thank you guys all for the birthday wishes. I think I've seen a couple of them come on through, but yeah, a full booster box of Ascended Heroes and some other packs that we got for my birthday. And yeah, we put together a pretty good hit rate. Again, the Psyduck and the Dragonite, obviously the 2 biggest hits of the stream. We'll go ahead and show those off again here. Those are awesome, and yeah, I had a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys did too. Again, if you guys like seeing the TCG live gameplay, there's a full playlist of TCG live videos here on the channel. Okay, but yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys do enjoy these types of videos, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. Again, if you guys want to see more content, again, I've got a whole playlist of TCG live videos and my Road to Regionals content here on the channel, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. And we will see you guys. I should be live again tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier than today. My guess is probably about, let's say 5 or 6 Eastern time. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And we will see you guys next video. Live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your night.